Hello there guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea for another part of the transfer show. So what we've got for you today is, obviously, as most of you probably have heard by now, Chelsea have recalled Nathan Ake from Bournemouth, 21-year-old Dutch defender, midfielder, whatever. Antonio Conte talked about him in his post-match press conference after the game yesterday, and he said, well, reason why they recalled him is because he and the club feel like he deserves to be in a squad like Chelsea. He deserves to be in the first team. He's obviously very versatile. He said he can play centre back, he can play left side of centre back, he can play in midfield, and but he'll have to look at him in the training sessions to evaluate whether he can play as a wing back as well. So in my opinion, he's not perfectly suited to play as a wing back. But I probably would have said the same thing about Moses before the start of the season. So if Antonio Conte can make him play there, perfect, because we do need cover. If not, he's still a very versatile player. He gives us a lot of options, for injuries, for rotation. And generally, I just think he's really good. So I think he even has a shout, to not be far off starting games. Like, he's been playing in the Premier League for, 18 months now, pretty much, and regularly. Not at the start of the season at Bournemouth, but for a while now he's been playing regularly there at centre-back. Last year was at Watford, playing left-back most of the time. He was a regular, so the guy's, suited to it, and I think he could do a very, very good job. So I'm very happy about that, and I do hope he gets a fair bit of playing time. Next bit of information that I want to talk about is about Batshuayi and Fernando Llorente. Last video talked about Llorente, about us apparently signing him. I said then I found it really weird, but that rumour just hasn't gone away. And apparently now, because Antonio Conte didn't play him against Bournemouth when Diego was suspended. Yes, he did play yesterday, but even though he scored and assisted one, I didn't think he was that good. And it was a League One opposition, so I don't know, especially his link-up play and his awareness of where teammates are is not good enough in my opinion. Also, Costa is on 5 or 6 assists, so the guy Costa really does that. He's a great goal scorer, we all know that, but he has more to it. Yes, he does lose the ball sometimes because he tries to go into the dribble a little bit too much, Costa, but he finds incredible passes. Like against Man City, he assisted Willian's goal when we hit them on the counter, and what a pass it was. So that's something Batshuayi definitely has to work on. And to get regular Premier League football, which he probably would at Swansea, would be outstanding for him. Even if it's only for 6 months till the end of the season, he could be a completely different player and perfectly suited for the Premier League and actually be a proper backup striker. And up until then, apparently Antonio Conte really wants Fernando Llorente. He is 31. Conte had him at Juventus, after they signed him from Athletic Bilbao. So he knows him. Even though I'm not so sure if he knows that, he's gotten old. And yeah, I'm still not the biggest fan of this rumor or this link if it was to happen. But yeah, again, Conte, he's been doing so well. I trust the guy. If that's what he thinks he should do, go for it. Because it's just 6 months. Whoever is backup striker won't play that much anyway. And to have that backup striker be a player that Conte knows what he can do and clearly likes if he wants to sign him, maybe it's not even that bad. But I've read that there has apparently not been any contact between Chelsea and Swansea. But Conte definitely does want to sign Llorente, and this loaning out Batshuayi is a possibility or a thought process that the club is going through right now. And then the last rumour of the day, bit of a weird one. Don't think it will happen, but I have to mention it anyway. It's about Simon Kjær. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm going to put up his name somewhere. 27-year-old Danish centre-back from Fenerbahce. Apparently, we're preparing a 16 million pound bid. Conte said we're not going to sign centre-backs because we've got plenty of players there, especially with recalling Ake. So, what is this rumour? But, he's been playing in Turkey for a while. I don't know. I mean, he's not too bad. He really isn't a bad player, but it would just be a really, really weird signing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Main source today, it's been a bit of a quiet, period the last 2-3 days. Obviously recalling Ake, but other than that, it's nothing major. So but yeah, leave me all of your thoughts on all those rumours down in the comments. Are you happy that we've recalled Ake? Would you be happy with loaning out Mishi to give him game time and signing Llorente until the end of the season? Would you be happy with that? And obviously, Kjær, do you know if it's good? Would you be happy with it? I'm telling you that now, it's not happening. But, you know, leave me your thoughts anyway. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all our social media links, which are down in the description below. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. That's it from me, and I'll see you next time.